What happens when your systematic attempt to secure a functional, shelter-anchored sanctuary traps you inside a high-stakes surveillance sabotage matrix under the tight observation of an aggressive residential hegemony, and your only hope of survival is to maintain a strict, hyper-vigilant personal defense strategy before an encroaching shadow threat permanently dismantles your biological boundaries? In this breathlessly paced, high-stakes psychological noir and rental thriller masterpiece of absolute structural irony, territorial paranoia, and heavy administrative friction, the traditional boundaries of standard thriller fiction shatter under an avalanche of pure rental investment calculations and hyper-vigilant threshold defense mechanics. The narrative follows a fiercely independent, highly analytical protagonist whose structured urban reality hits a sudden logistical wall as her hard-won sanctuary is systematically targeted by external hostile actors. Driven by a raw survival instinct to safeguard her domestic autonomy, secure high-friction asset protection, and avoid total submission to predatory administrative framing from an unseeing web of elite landlord lords and ruthless property predators, she constructs a desperate, hyper-vigilant plan of strategic defense. The true brilliance of this fast-paced investigative survival playbook summary lies in James's exceptional mastery of mass-scale situational claustrophobia, localized lease coordination grids, and agonizing forced proximity physical friction. As the primary targets navigate their high-pressure compromise behind closed apartment doors and heavily secured building territory borders, her standard defensive armor completely melts into an elite, terrifying game of pure physical and mental survival against competitors tracking her every breakthrough in boundary resistance. Every clandestine encounter, secure perimeter scanner sweep of the key boundary, and localized territory boundary transaction inside the Landlady theater becomes a minefield of potential exposure, exposing deep institutional exploitation, historic generational fiscal debts, and a toxic inner circle of hidden administrative entities protecting their own dark, lucrative agendas. Trapped in close quarters with an incoming alpha threat who actively monitors her occupancy submission to shield his own private target control from a tightening trap, the protector's unhinged own the building and eliminate the threat protective instincts flare back to life, forcing a final high-pressure alliance where a single mismanaged motive allocation or broken tactical trust means the absolute execution of their final defenses. For hard-boiled relationship procedurals, dark institutional collapse mechanics, and fiercely resilient psychological enthusiasts who live for complex multi-layered plots handled with narrative precision, this volume delivers an unput-outable listening experience where all ordinary safety nets vanish completely.